In a small village nestled between towering mountains and shimmering lakes, there lived a young girl named Lyra. She was known for her wild imagination and love for the stories her grandmother told her about ancient heroes and magical realms. Yet despite her adventurous spirit, Lyra felt trapped in her mundane life, burdened by the expectations of her family to help with chores and take care of the farm. Every day, she dreamed of a world beyond the fields, a world where magic flowed freely and adventures awaited at every turn. One fateful evening, as Lyra wandered near the edge of the forest, she stumbled upon an intricately carved stone that pulsed with a soft, ethereal light. Drawn to it, she reached out, and as her fingers brushed its surface, a surge of energy coursed through her. The stone glowed brighter, and in an instant, she found herself transported to a vibrant realm filled with fantastical creatures and breathtaking landscapes. It was a world where the air shimmered with magic, and every corner held a new wonder. However, Lyra quickly realized that this enchanted land was not without its troubles. A dark shadow loomed over the kingdom, casting fear and despair among its inhabitants. The once thriving village of Eldoria was now plagued by a mysterious curse that drained the land of its vitality. Crops withered, rivers ran dry, and the once lively townsfolk had lost hope. Lyra felt a pang of sympathy for the people she had never met but whose plight resonated deeply within her heart. Determined to help, Lyra sought out the village elder, a wise old woman named Serafina, who had seen the rise and fall of many heroes. Serafina listened intently as Lyra shared her story and her desire to lift the curse. The elder's eyes sparkled with a mix of sadness and admiration. "To break the curse, you must find the 3 lost relics of Eldoria," she explained. "Each relic holds a piece of the kingdom's magic, and only when they are united can the curse be lifted." With her heart racing, Lyra accepted the challenge. She knew this was her chance to step beyond the confines of her ordinary life and embrace the adventure she had always craved. Serafina handed her a shimmering map that glowed with a soft light, revealing the locations of the relics. The first was said to be hidden in the Whispering Woods, a place where trees could talk and the winds carried secrets. With a deep breath, Lyra set off on her quest. As she ventured into the woods, the trees swayed gently, their leaves rustling like whispers. Lyra felt the magic in the air, and soon she encountered a talking squirrel named Nibbles, who offered to guide her. "The first relic lies at the heart of the woods, guarded by the spirit of the forest," he said, his tiny voice filled with excitement. Together, they journeyed deeper into the woods, where the light dimmed and shadows danced around them. Lyra's courage wavered as eerie sounds filled the air, but Nibbles encouraged her to press on. Finally, they reached a clearing where a majestic spirit, shimmering like moonlight, awaited them. "To claim the relic, you must answer my riddle," the spirit intoned. Lyra listened carefully, her mind racing as she pondered the answer. After a moment, inspiration struck, and she confidently replied. The spirit smiled, revealing the first relic, a radiant crystal that pulsed with vibrant energy. With the first relic secured, Lyra and Nibbles set off to find the second, located in the depths of the enchanted cavern. As they navigated through the winding tunnels, they encountered a fierce dragon who guarded the entrance. Instead of fighting, Lyra remembered her grandmother's stories about kindness and understanding. She approached the dragon with respect, sharing her purpose and the plight of Eldoria. The dragon, moved by her bravery and sincerity, allowed them passage and revealed the second relic, a golden feather imbued with the essence of courage. With 2 relics in hand, Lyra felt a newfound strength surging within her. The final relic was said to be hidden atop the highest peak of the Mystic Mountains. The journey was treacherous, with steep cliffs and biting winds, but Lyra pressed on, fueled by her determination to save the kingdom. As she reached the summit, she encountered a wise old owl perched on a rock. "To find the last relic, you must confront your greatest fear," the owl hooted, its eyes piercing through the clouds. Lyra hesitated, her heart pounding. She had always feared failure, the thought of letting down her family and friends. But in that moment, she realized that true courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it. With a deep breath, she closed her eyes and embraced her vulnerability. When she opened them, the last relic, a shimmering amulet, floated before her, glowing with the warmth of hope. With all 3 relics in her possession, Lyra returned to Eldoria, where the villagers awaited her with bated breath. She placed the relics on the ancient altar in the village square, and as they united, a brilliant light enveloped the land. The curse began to lift, and the vibrant colors of life returned to the village. Crops flourished, rivers flowed, and laughter echoed through the streets. The villagers, once filled with despair, now celebrated Lyra's bravery and determination. They hailed her as a hero, but Lyra knew she was merely a vessel for the magic that connected them all. In that moment, she understood the true essence of adventure. It wasn't just about seeking thrills or escaping reality, but about finding purpose and connection in the world around her. As the sun set over Eldoria, casting a golden glow across the village, Lyra realized that she had not only saved a kingdom, but had also discovered her own strength and the power of believing in oneself. With a heart full of hope and a spirit ready for new adventures, she knew that this was only the beginning of her journey. A journey that would inspire others to embrace their own magic and seek the extraordinary in the everyday. Please like and subscribe our channel Universal Stories by UKB.